Good morning from day 3 now. Today is day 3 on the Appalachian Trail. It's 4 o'clock this morning. We're getting up super early to do a super early hike today and get going early. So we're going to get some coffee going and we'll talk about what our plans are for today. So I will say that it does take a minute to get used to all the sounds outside. And I figured out last night that a lot of the sounds I was hearing was just the sleeping bag crinkling around because I'm not used to sleeping bag very much. So now I feel like I'm getting used to the outside sounds, except for, of course, like I don't think you get used to the coyote sounds.
Coyotes are out tonight.
Those are eerie.
Maybe some of the owl sounds when they get really close and they're kind of screeching. But other than that, I feel like I'm getting used to that. And I can tell you right now, Kevin's sleeping great. Absolutely great.
I don't know about that, but I'm sleeping.
He's not even up yet.
He doesn't want to get up yet. That's the thing. He doesn't want to get up at 4.
We'll see if we can get packed up sooner than 3 hours. What do you think our goal should be this morning, Kev?
2 hours.
We're going to try to get our coffee, get packed up, and be on the road by 6 o'clock.
Time to a bear box.
Never did I think I would be out in the middle of nowhere in the forest.
Traipsing around in the woods.
In the night. We decided to sit outside with our coffee because it's not really that cold.
No, it's not bad. I mean, it's chilly, but it's not bad.
But our goal today is to get to Gooch Mountain Shelter. Most likely, we're going to do about 11 miles today then, I would say.
Probably.
And that's why we're going to get started early. It is now, because it takes us a while to get coffee and everything. It's now 4:42. Again, we're going to try to be on the trail by 6. So here's a disappointing thing. My light keeps blinking. So the one morning we decide to go in the dark, I need to charge my light. So one good thing I remembered is that I have a light on my watch. So at least I can have a little bit of light. Never thought I would be in the dark walking around in the woods in the forest. But here we are. And I'm going to.
All right, 6:05, so we're actually pretty close to being on time.
Woohoo! So it's you can't underestimate how challenging it is to stay on the trail in the dark. It's pretty hard. We've already gone off into the woods once, and that was just by our campsite off the trail. So we've got our trail maps going. We're gonna keep checking them every little while until it gets light because I don't want to end up somewhere in the deep forest. So we're filling up our water because we're going to have about a 6-mile stretch without water, so we want to make sure we have enough. We don't want the first day issue where we didn't have water. Oh, jeez. That scared me. It was like a bird of some kind. Huh? It was a bird.
Sounds like a bird to me.
Yeah, I saw it, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
So we've got some light now, which is nice, and Now we're just figuring out, there's a bunch of trails here. We got to figure out which one is the one we're going on. My task, do you want me to take the pole?
Hang on.
This is a beautiful spot for breakfast. I don't know if you can tell all the different levels in the camera of the mountains, but it is gorgeous. This is our sausage scramble that we made, freeze-dried, and we put gravy in it. This is so delicious. Mmm. Meet Shaggy, the coolest tree in the forest. And he goes up and up and up.
If anybody knows what kind of tree that is, put it in the comments.
So it's now time in the morning, the time of the morning where we talk about what we would do differently after the last day, on day 2. So what I would do differently is make sure at night that I plug in my headlamp each night before I go to bed, because that was hard this morning to not have my headlight be in working order.
All right, so for me, what I would do differently is I would bring more toilet paper. Now, this is a sensitive subject, but however, I bought one of those bidets to kind of help out the operation. Because let's face it, squatting in the friggin' woods ain't a joy to begin with, and you don't want to you got to make sure that area is clean regardless, because otherwise your hike's going to be cut short, because that ain't going to be pleasant. So what I realized is there's some folks out there that just use the bidet. All right, so I did a little paperwork, then I used the bidet, and I did a little more paperwork, and the paperwork revealed that the bidet left a little bit to be desired. Now, I think it was probably a savings on the toilet paper. However,
I don't know. I looked over and I saw toilet paper everywhere.
Yeah, no, there's like 5 different times that I used like 2 squares. Like I was going scrimpy. But the moral of this story is if you're using a bidet, you got to be using your hand in there too. And this old boy ain't going that route. So my thing is, have a little more toilet paper than you think you might need. It's worth the extra weight because, again, you just want to make sure that area is clean. If it's not, you're going to be cutting your hike short at some point. So bathroom vlogs with Kevin here. So here we go.
Stop for lunch. We've come so far. How many miles have we gone now? About 26. So we're only 1.7 miles from the shelter that we were planning on trying to get to. But we have a long day tomorrow, so I think we're going to try to go a couple miles more. We'll see what our legs say when we get to the shelter.
I understand. Help. I need somebody. Help. Not just anybody.
I'm just wondering if everyone knows what a privy is. I mean, I know you think it's a bathroom. I did not realize what a privy was before I came out here. It's actually just like a toilet seat that you sit on and it just falls down below. Not even into like an outhouse, into a pile. And so like if somebody walks by the privy and you're going to the bathroom, they see what you're depositing. That makes it real hard to go to the bathroom.
You're either real embarrassed or you're real proud, depending on your personality.
And we're back on the trail. Hiking. and hiking and walking and walking and walking. Had to do a little blister surgery or prevention on my big toe, and hopefully I'm hoping about a mile from the shelter. We'll stop there, use restroom, and then had another couple miles before we stop for the night.
All right, so we just passed the Gooch shelter, and there's supposed to be some camping sites out beyond that. We also need water. There is one other water source coming up, so we're gonna hit that.
And Kevin has so much energy right now.
Yeah, no, these legs are freaking dragging.
I'm about dead today.
Yeah.
Day 3 starts to kick your butt all of a sudden.
As our Canadian friends say, it's no joke, eh? Yeah, it's no joke.
I feel like I have water dripping down my chin and I don't even care.
Yeah. Yep, day 3. All right.
Let's keep going. So I'm not gonna lie, I feel like my legs are broken and I don't know where we're staying tonight. So hopefully we can find somewhere. So we have not found a campsite. Yeah. We're at the very top of the mountain.
No, we're not at the very top.
Well,
we still got ways to go.
But
it's freaking cold up here.
It's cold, it's windy, and it looks like the death zone everywhere. Yeah. There's dead trees everywhere. Yeah. You have to be careful.
And a bunch of branches. It looks like something came through and just shredded all the tops of the trees branches off and landed them on the floor. It's crazy. All right, so you probably can't tell how steep this is, but it's probably, I don't know, like about a 612 pitch on a roof. What?
We're just gonna weeble wobble back.
Yeah, we're gonna weeble wobble back here, so. All right, let me catch up. You have to lean forward so your pack doesn't pull you back.
Lessons we are learning is we shouldn't have gone further. We went further because when we did some research online, ChatGPT told us that there was a better campsite a little further than the shelter. Stick with the Appalachian Trail sites, at least that's what I would say. Only 3 days in, because we can't not being able to find a campsite's one thing. We're close to the car, that's another thing. But my ankle is really hurting from just doing so much. So
we're gonna have to be
it's
careful.
slow going. So we got to one campsite. It wasn't really a place that we felt really comfortable with. So we're continuing on. I don't know how far we're gonna go. We might be hiking in the dark. Good thing I charged my headlamp while we were walking this morning in the dark. But also, it's getting really cold. But right now we're just getting water, and we'll see. We really can't find a place to camp. We went further than we thought we really intended to, and we're gonna be at about 30 miles now on day 3. So I think we're gonna call day 3 the last of our section hike for this hike, and
head back to the car. We got a couple miles to go, that's it.
We're gonna have some hot chocolate first. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it.
Yes.
We made it to Woody Gap. It is dark. It is beyond what we thought, but we made it. Wow. So what we have learned today is that the trail doesn't always go the way that you think it's going to go. Because we thought we were going to do this in 4 days, and we ended up doing it in 3 days because we didn't stop when we should have. but we definitely learned through this that we can do hard things and that we're capable of way more than we think. That there are some really cool people out here on the trail, and it's kind of sad leaving the trail because now this segment, this section of our trail journey has come to an end. We're going to get off trail for a little while, but we will definitely be back and be continuing on our trail on the Appalachian Trail. So stay tuned for that fun stuff right now. And we did a total of about 37 miles with all of our side hikes too. So that is huge. And I'm so excited that we did that. I'm so proud of us. Also, my body is super tired and I feel like even slightly emotional right now because we just did a lot and it's kind of sad leaving the trail right now. And don't forget, get out there, have an adventure, get on a trail, do some hiking, and be free. See you in the next adventure.